There's a thing on my face. That's better. Alright, everybody. It's time for another D&D game. Apparently our one-shots are turning into multiple shots. So it's almost like it's a campaign.
It's an almost thing.
Yeah. So where we're at is...
I'm sure.
that, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more. Can't quite tell how loud that is for you guys. But anyways. I lost my brain for a moment there. It's a thing. We're back in our world of floating islands in the capital city of Ironcraft. We've got our heroes-ish of Alistair, Gesk, and Preacher. And they've done some missions and become integrated into the Black Hand Thieves Guild. Last session, we stole a airship and killed some people. And in the past couple of weeks, sent
Oh no.
Twitch
Not a
has a glitch.
Not the
Says
it reconnected.
Not the
Glitch.
Twitch glitch.
my
Twitch
system.
has had a glitch. It looks like we're in a stitch. Gonna need to find a stitch.
Alright,
I knew that was coming.
things happen. I am kind of jank on my setup. We're doing everything on one computer, and that's all getting passed to a laptop that is very old that's doing the encoding, because that's the most efficient setup I have. So, apparently it'll just glitch sometimes. I also lost the internet last night randomly. But anyways, so, into the game. You guys are now inspecting a ballista.
I'm so excited. I think I might just be vibrating a little.
Stop vibrating, you fool.
Hi, I'm back. What's up?
Oh, he's awake downstairs. We're all on the ship.
Yep, you are
Yay.
all
Get
on
your
the
ass
ship.
up here.
You just woke up from sleep mode in the hull, and the other two are on the deck of the ship inspecting something that just got finished installing.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna go up and see what's up.
The ballista that you guys purchased offline has successfully been finished being installed, tested on a dry fire or two, and you guys have 20 rounds of regular ammunition and 5 rounds of roped ammunition.
Nice.
It is early evening. Stars have come out, but it's not too deep into the night yet, when a messenger comes running up to the ship. Hey, hey! Captain! Is the captain on board?
Yes, what do you want?
I've got a message for you. It's from the, it's from your regular contact at the guild. He told me to let you know that Middle Finger Dark, needs your presence at the guild hall. As I have finally named your guys' contact.
His
I'm gonna
name is-
stop you for half a second. It sounded like you said middle finger dork.
Dark. Dark. D-A-R-K.
No, I know what you said. It just sounded like something else.
What kind of name is dark?
What
Why-
kind
what
of...
kind of name
is Gek?
Right. Well, I've delivered
Yeah,
the
that's
message,
fine.
so bye! And the young messenger runs off.
Hey, Yeah, no, I'm not that evil. Totally wasn't thinking about shooting the messenger. Nope. I mean, we did just get
not
into
shoot the messengers.
That was the joke. Thank you.
Alright. So what do you guys do?
Well, first things first. I'm trying to get this thing. Eh. Eh.
Do you guys head over to
There we
Dark?
go.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not like we have anything else planned.
Love how I had to skip the recap, by the way. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I still don't know what happened last week while I'm in dark mode.
Alright. Nope, I'm gonna double check something because my screen was saying that I wasn't streaming anymore.
Yeah, your stream on Twitch has been kind of messing up a little bit. It messed up once, but I don't know about now.
Okay. Well,
It's got a massive lag. It's not keeping up with what's happening.
well, there's a natural about 4-second delay on Twitch. So if you guys hear me say something, in about 4 seconds you'll hear it actually come through on Twitch, and that's a normal delay.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I saw earlier, I saw the
Oh, no,
stream go completely dark for a moment.
Yeah, it yelled at me.
How dare it yell at you?
Why did it yell at you?
Because it did. That happens sometimes.
We must go
Twitch.
on a quest of vengeance against Twitch for daring to harm our dungeon master.
It's Twitch 101 for idiots.
Alright,
That is the new name of the campaign.
Alistair. In your head, you hear a voice. Get here now. Don't make me waste anybody else's time getting you here.
I think in my head, get out of my head, you asshole.
Ha!
There is no response.
Oh no, that was a mess.
Only
Someone just used...
only Alistair heard that.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying. Message works both way, buddy.
Are you two coming along or what?
Buddy, I'm already on the way. It's like he's like 30 feet ahead of you, just like looking at you. It's like, the hell are you talking about coming with? I'm already almost there. Compared to you, I'm 3 days ahead. He just keeps walking.
Along the way, I want to pickpocket some people.
God damn it, every time.
Yes, it's become a thing now. I have to pickpocket at least once every session.
Alright. No more.
Alright.
So,
Let's see here.
I think at this point you guys have played enough that I don't have to babysit your character sheets. So, make sure you have those pulled up.
Right.
Sleight of
And-
hand +4, so D20 +4.
So you're just
Can
going for
I
the
roll
first...
for-
So are you just
can
going
I
to go for
roll-
the first person you come across, or are you going to try and look for a decent mark?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a decent mark first. So,
Okay.
perception, I
in-
believe?
Insight.
Insight. Okay. So D20 +3.
Mm-hmm. That actually won't do what I wanted it to. Nice, very nice. You see what appears to be a very young nobleman, freshly into, adolescence and relative adulthood, walking around with a large coin purse sitting on his belt, and he appears to be a bit dreamy-eyed and a slight bit intoxicated.
Ooh, perfect mark. Does that
Alright.
give me advantage on my sleight of hand roll?
No. Go ahead and
Oh.
roll your sleight of hand.
D20 plus 4.
Very nice. You quickly pop the coin purse and start moving off, and then you hear behind you, "Hey, hey, where'd my coin purse go?" And the noble seems frantically searching around trying to find his coin purse. He quickly noticed something was wrong, but did not seem to notice that you were responsible.
What kind of species is he?
He appears to be half-elven.
Half elven, huh? How much
Knife-eared
money
mongrel.
do I see in the bag?
You open it up, and it has 20 gold in it.
Ooh. Oh. I'm chaotic good, so I won't take everything. I'll take most of it and then drop the bag nearby, so in a place where he'll see it, making it look like he only dropped it on the ground.
Alright, make another sleight of hand check.
Alright. Oh, one thing. This one. Even better than last time.
Very good, very good. You drop the bag, blend back into the crowd, and then you hear him yell, "Found it!" Starts going through it. And how much did you say you keep?
I'll say 12.
Shakes it. Damn it! Starts scrambling around on the ground, looking for where the dropped coins must have gone. Congratulations, you have 12 gold.
Ooh. I'm
Alright.
not a complete dick. If he had been full human, I would have totally kept the whole thing.
So,
He's a knife-eared mongrel. Why didn't you?
Like I said, I'm chaotic good, and I only hate full humans.
So, now that you've done that, thankfully it didn't take too much time, but are you guys going to finish getting to your contact at the Thieves Guild?
I have no
That's
reason.
where I head immediately after.
Alright. So upon returning to the Thieves Guild, Dark will hold out his hand to you, Alistair. It appears the eyes watched you do that, and he knows that he wants his cut.
I sigh and give him a fourth of it.
He pockets the 3 gold. Very good. Now that you've done making me wait, as I've got other important matters to attend to, as you are our only full airship crew in ownership of an airship, we actually have a mission for you. Past couple weeks have proven that you're actually rather competent, and I hear good things about your piloting skills, at least as far as that ship goes.
I'm working on being able to fly other ships.
We know. We've been coordinating the training with you. But, as such, we want you to go to an island. A contact of ours was recently marooned there, and we wish for you to recover him. The island is generally left alone. They pay a tiny tribute to the Empire, but otherwise is a relatively useless island, fairly barren, not much resources worth gathering there. So, we need you to fly in, pick up the contact, and get back.
How'd you get Maroon there?
Well, it sounds like the captain of his ship got a bit suspicious and literally just dropped him off and fled without saying anything.
And if
Wow,
we run
what
into
an
this
idiot.
ship? This
What?
other ship?
If you run into the other ship, I'd probably avoid it. It is a medium-class ship and has some of the newfangled cannons that the military has been testing.
If we have a chance to take it over, should we?
I mean, I don't tell people they can't, commit to suicidal ideas.
In other words, yes, if we have the balls and we think we have the skill, then yes.
Yeah, if you run
Cool.
into it, you are free to do what you want.
How many people
Don't-
do you think are... Do you know how many people are on said ship?
Probably a standard accompaniment.
In other words, if we do it, we'll die. Cool. Help me talk this guy out of it, because I'd rather not die.
A medium-class ship has an average crew accompaniment of 20.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's
the
not that
kobold,
bad.
but I'd rather not die.
That's not that bad.
But I think you guys are getting a little bit sidetracked here. As I said,
Anyway.
your objective...
Is to find this Maroon Black Hand member. Right.
Yes, find him, bring him back, and then there will be a reward for you.
Yay.
Alright.
Now, before we do, I would quickly like to ask if there's been any profit made from cultivating those hallucinogenic mushrooms I coached your mycologist on.
Not yet. These things take time, and the Black Hand and drug deals, that's not normally our market. So we're testing some waters. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
I merely hope that they take care and not inhale the spores.
Oh,
Otherwise
after
they'll be
the
tripping
first 3
balls.
underlings, succumb to the effects, they've learned to be careful and they've learned to wear masks.
Excellent.
It
Very well.
only took them 3 people.
At least all they had to suffer were mild hallucinations. All right.
He puts his hand to his face, just kind of shakes his head. Mission, please.
Which
I
direction
Go.
is this island in?
Alright, he will pull out a map. It will show the air current charts of the surrounding area,
I'll take a look at the map.
and you recognize the capital island. There's a handful of little tiny islands next to it, and he draws a line out with some navigation tools and everything and indicates that this will be roughly a 3-day journey. And it is due north by northwest.
Got it.
And then he says you'll recognize it because it is an island without trees.
So guess my god's not gonna be helping us out with this one. I jest. Obviously.
I heard the story of how you stopped your airship. And, divine intervention or not, I hope you are better about it now.
Oh, don't worry.
Good. Alright. He will then give you a basic description of a half-orc individual, so you know who to find.
Oh yeah,
I'll be-
half-orc. He's
I'll
not
be
gonna easy
writing
to
this
fuck
whole
up
thing
with.
down.
Okay, well, if you want to take notes, I'm not stopping you from taking notes. I love it when people take notes.
I'm personally just thinking, oh, half-orc. That means it's not gonna be easy to fuck up if we get into trouble. Okay.
Says
who
the
knows?
giant metal behemoth.
Yeah, we're not gonna fuck up as easily when you try and take us on against a fucking large ship crewed by 20 fucking people. with cannons, which could probably
Hey, if
tear
we
our
come
ship
up,
in
if we come
half.
up behind them, if we come up behind them and they don't see us, we could take it over easily.
And you don't think they have an aft cannon?
I said behind them,
I just
without
said
them seeing us.
whatever makes you sleep at night.
Gask, what
Now-
is your perception?
Let's see.
Or-
You want me to roll my perception?
No, just what is your perception bonus?
My perception bonus is. Let's see. It's only a +2.
Okay. As you are not distracted, after about 5 minutes of arguing back and forth and debating, you realize that Middle Finger Black has left the room.
Yay. Good.
Or
I
dark.
believe
Middle Finger Dark.
Middle finger
Name
dog.
consistency. Name consistency. Yeah,
I
I'm
believe
human.
that we should be on our way.
Right. All right. How much gold do we have? Let's see here. I need to check how much gold I have.
Is there something you wished to purchase?
If I have the money,
Peeking.
let's see. I have. Is that right? 213 gold.
No, that shouldn't be because you would have spent, I think it was 150.
Yeah. So I should have. Well, now that I pickpocketed some money. Let's see here. 60.
No, I just forgot to.
69.
Yep.
All right.
I
I
have
thought
the
that was a bit much.
Ignite for some reason.
Alright, so you return to the city and return to your ship?
Well, first I'm gonna stop by and buy a health potion. I remember it was 50 gold, I believe.
You
For
knock
one?
on the door of the apothecary, and they are apparently closed.
I kicked the door. Damn it! Arrgh.
You hear yelling
just
from
gonna-
upstairs. We're closed! Come back tomorrow!
Just gonna grab him by the back and just like slowly drag him away from the door. Kicking a door is not gonna help right now.
You're an apothecary. Why are you closed? I need a health potion.
Because they're closed.
Visit a
God.
cleric! I'll charge double next time you're in my store.
Fuck you!
Sorry for interrupting your night. He just drags him off.
They stop responding.
You do realize that I am a cleric, right?
Yes, but what if you go down? Who's gonna heal us then?
Sucks to suck. I have I have good armor that I enhanced myself. If I go down, it's my fault. If you go down,
Exactly.
but if you go down, it's your fault, and I have to take the blame.
Anyway,
Good thing that the ship is properly stocked. Otherwise, this would be a very hungry journey.
all
Come
right.
on, let's get going. Enough arguing, please. My brain is already missing as it is. That last bit's
You had
out
a
of
brain?
character. That last bit's out of character. Thank you very much.
Alright. You return to your ship. So I'm getting used to jumping things around. You return to your ship. It's ready to go. All you have to do is let the harbor master know that you are shoving off, so they can open the dock space up, and you're free to go.
On my way to the ship, I will let them know that we're heading off for
Alright.
a while.
He makes a note in his book, makes an extra scribble,
Should be
gives you a
back
kind of
in
very
6 days.
Should
Don't
be back
care.
sometime.
don't care. Just gives you a very lazy salute and waves you off.
Ugh.
He's apparently a bit tired looking. Alright, So now you're on your
You
ship
should-
and you're ready to go.
I flipped him a gold coin. Go get something to drink.
He grabs it, smiles, nods. You're alright for a sewer rat. And walks away.
Don't call me a sewer rat! Ah.
Just gonna drag him onto the ship. That's enough. Come on.
Oh, no wonder things are going weird. I forgot to hit that right.
I feel as though we have wasted the past half hour bickering.
Agreed.
Alright, you two. Hoist the sails.
Hold on, let me untie this first.
After a few moments of fiddle-finangling and remembering what you've been taught, you disentangle yourself from the pier and shove off and start bobbing your way away from the docking tower. Or, excuse me, the docking port on the side of the island.
I was supposed to have all this rope pulled aboard, right?
Yes.
I'm currently a bit buried under all this rope. Help me out.
Preacher, go help him out.
I have to do everything. I
We're
feel less
3
like
feet tall.
I feel like
Do
like
us.
I feel less like the group cleric and more like the group babysitter.
But
I don't
you're
know.
not. But you're not a paladin.
I think I just heard an audible head smack.
I hate
Anyways,
all of you.
I'll be seen manning the wheel like Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean, one hand on the wheel, one hand behind my back.
Make a dexterity savings throw.
Oh my fucking god.
Let's see.
As he's doing that, I'm freeing Guest, and then I'm gonna walk up to him.
No, let the roll come through first.
+4.
No, I know.
A D20 +4, right? That's D20
Yeah.
plus my modifier.
Dex save, so.
Dex save. Whatever it says your dexterity saving throw is. It'd be in the column to the right of your ability modifiers.
Yeah, this is my first
Oh.
saving throw.
Yeah.
And it's a +4, so D20 +4. Ah,
While I appreciate you not wanting to show off to everybody how badly things go, putting that in the appropriate chat
No.
would help.
oh,
Where did he roll?
don't ask.
Did he
Don't
like
ask.
send it to you?
Don't ask how I got into your DM.
I know how you got in my
'Cause I-
DMs.
No,
I'm not
Just
sure
gonna
that's a
roll
story
right
for
into
the stream.
DMs.
no, no, because the last place this thing was in was the thing.
He's rolling right into the DMs. Unfortunately, unfortunately for you, I think our dungeon master is happily married.
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm sorry.
With that roll,
What would your
Oh.
wife say to that?
what would my wife say to that?
Yes.
That she doesn't care? And that, you know, if anything happens, you know, don't be a fool, wrap your tool.
Okay.
So, anyways... Alistair.
Oh god damn it.
So, you start to feel something happen, and out of reflex, remove yourself from the wheel. For a gust of wind to snap against the steering sails and rip the wheel out of your hand, flinging it wildly, causing you guys to shift and vibrate in the air, tangling about.
I immediately grabbed the wheel with both hands.
I was gonna shove him off, but I guess now I gotta go untangle shit. Great.
Gesk is now thoroughly tangled like a cat in yarn.
I just untangled him! God damn it!
If I make a saving throw against me,
Sure, go ahead and make a saving throw, Gesk.
is it a dex saving throw or acrobatic?
Yes.
It will be a dex saving throw. Saving throws are always
100% Dex.
Yeah. Saving throws are always off of statistic. Ability checks are based off of skills.
Oh.
Okay.
He's good.
Gesk appears to be tangled in the ropes like a kitten. However, he steps slightly to the left, and it all just falls around him in a nasty knotted mess.
I still have to go untangle that, damn it.
I'm now driving the boat with 2 hands.
Okay.
I can't see anything from this position.
As Preacher goes to go...
Would that be flinging him around like a ragdoll?
As Preacher walks off to go untangle the mess, he's gonna purposely come a bit too close to Alistair and smack him upside the head, and then walk on.
Do that again and I'll toss you off the ship.
I'd love to see you try, Kobold.
I don't believe that's physically possible with our that Alistair.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's physically impossible for you to pick me up.
Who needs to pick you up? I can just trip you.
Anyway, now
Trip me, I'm
can
gonna
we
fall on
please-
you.
Please, gentlemen, we need to head north by northwest, I believe.
Yes.
Can I chuck
Or
a
is it
compass at
northeast?
Alistair?
Ships come equipped with them.
No
For the
ships
most
don't
part.
come equipped with
For the most
compasses.
part.
Captains come equipped with compasses.
I
Did
just
anybody?
asked if I could chuck one at him.
Yeah. Did you buy one?
Wait, I don't even think I spent the money from the last contract.
I
It's
didn't-
not marked in my thing.
That's weird. Your guys' character sheets, I thought I marked up after you guys bought the ballista. Anyways.
You marked things, but I don't think you ever marked my money.
I thought I did.
Weird.
I'm just gonna navigate via the stars.
Well, hold on a second. I think that's tied to like survival or something.
That's tied to a bunch of things, including survival.
Hmm.
Do you
So,
even?
I gave you guys the little supplement I've been working on. And to act for navigation, to be the full navigator, you would require a survival of +4 or greater or higher one. So otherwise, you guys are going to just be making some skill checks and hoping you get it right.
Survival of what or greater?
+4.
I don't have that.
I have a +3.
I only have +2.
We're all idiots.
You were given a very generic compass direction. So,
And we
if
don't have a compass. Okay, we're fucked.
you
That's
guys
why I
were
said I wanna
taught
use the stars.
you were taught the basics of navigation by star.
Ah, hey, there's Polaris. Now where the fuck do we go?
So, I will need a skill check. Whoever is attempting to navigate can accept assistance from their crewmates.
Let's see. I
What
believe
kind of skill check?
Survival.
Oh dear.
and
Okay.
Peter has the highest, and he just rolled a 19.
Okay. He's
Go look up the stars. See if we're going the wrong way. Oi, it's that way.
I turn in the direction the ship to face the direction he points to.
Bridge just like keeps his eye on the star and just like adjusts his thing.
So as
so
you
they're
turn,
placed.
you realize you've been heading south, which was away from the island, and also the edge of the island that the docks were on. So as you turn about and you head straight north by northwest, a very, very large vessel begins to generally approach you in a not terribly threatening manner, but you hear a very, very large booming voice. Deviate course or be shot down. Do not enter Palace airspace.
Oh, better go around.
Yeah.
I turn to go around the palace airspace.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Very good.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on like where the fuck we need to go, and I'm just,
So you loop around the giant purple palace of purple and black marble. Because magic, and why not?
That is such a very displeasing color palette.
Among other things.
Ostentatious displays by nobility. Alright, so after that little brief encounter, you guys are returned to the clear, open, starry night air and start your voyage. As you've been told, it'll be approximately 3 days. Is there anything you guys want to do on those 3 days aside from general ship upkeep?
I still have my personal mushroom barrels aboard. I would like to collect their fruit and clean.
They have not matured enough for you to collect anything quite yet.
I want to see if I can't use my smithing skill to, make a rudimentary compass.
Okay. I will let you
We
make that.
kind of fucking need one,
Just double checking. You're not proficient with tinker tools, are you? You don't have tinker tools or anything?
No, not tinkers.
Not tinker. Okay. I will let you make an attempt with your smithing tools to make a rudimentary compass. Go ahead and make a skill check. And this will be your intelligence modifier.
Fuck.
And
Because you have to know enough on how a compass works.
So it was just a normal D20 then, in that case. Cool. I got a
Can
17.
I assist him in any way?
No. The mechanics
Okay.
of this are complex enough that it's not a really helpful thing. Especially because you're doing this with the wrong things.
Yeah, I'm using...
However,
I was just...
making a compass itself isn't
That reminds me-
necessarily hard as long as you have something semi-magnetic.
That reminds me. I swear to God, last time I bought smith tools, and they're not in my character sheet. What the hell?
Well, then add them in.
Now I know something's wrong.
Yes. Weird
Anyways,
things happen.
I'd like to roll for...
Well, hold
would it be
on. Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Before we continue, I would like to try to say that most of what I'll be doing besides ship upkeep is just practicing with my pan.
Okay. Just martial arts practice?
The pan flute is a
Oh,
instrument.
pan flute. Sorry. So you will be playing your pan flute. All right.
I'm not trying to learn how to wield a pan. That is my...
I didn't quite hear you. All right. Go ahead and roll a performance check for me. And then Alistair will be your turn.
I'd like to
Hang
do
on.
a couple of things.
Waiting on that dice roll from Gesk. We want to see how badly he's ripping your guys' eardrums out.
Yes.
I don't
And
have
if it's too
eardrums,
much, I'm
so I
going
can turn that
to
off.
smack that... I'm going to smack that stupid
So
pamphlet out of his hand.
So which
Performance.
Performance. Let's see. That should be under P. Oh, so it's just a flat 20. Okay. Roll
Just
one.
imagine if he rolls like a 20, it's like that one overused flute thing.
Roll 1d20.
Oh, fuck!
I'm
You're-
going to be walking over there and smacking that pamphlet
I'm
out of
so
his
glad I can
hand.
turn off my ears.
So, Gesk, you know how to play this thing. But you're just having one of those days, you're not used to the altitude, it's causing weird moisture on your scaly lips. And you're getting noise out of it, but it is not melodious.
I'm just going to walk over and pull it down. Enough of that noise! I'm losing concentration. And then go back to the wheel.
So,
And
Alistair, when you're not at the wheel, what did you want to do?
I'd like to do a couple of things. Roll for perception to watch the surrounding area for any other ships possible,
Okay.
aka possible marks to attack.
Okay.
and raid for loot, and maybe practice a bit of chess with Preacher and or Gesk.
Very nice. Go ahead and make a perception check then.
All right. Flat D20. Okay. Ow. That's not good.
A
Oh, no.
light storm blows in, and some of the clouds from below rise into the higher altitude, covering you guys in a bit of a mist and fog.
I'm so glad I made the compass.
As such, you do not see anything at the distances of the regular trade routes. Alright, so day
I'm
1
s-
goes fairly uneventful. Day 2, you now have your compass.
Yay.
Can I roll for perception again for day 2?
Go ahead and roll again.
I'm just gonna do this for every day we're out here,
Mhm.
honestly.
Why are you doing that? Oh
20.
yeah! Fuck, dude.
Very, very high up in the upper atmosphere, higher than you believe most ships go, you see a floating island. It's a bit odd, only in that it is that high up.
So glad I don't have to breathe.
Aside from that, you see a belt of rocks that, if you compare it to your map, you recognize as being called the Scattered Rocks. Recently, you've heard some rumors of a pirate organization moving in and occupying that area. It's kind of a silly place to occupy, as these Scattered Rocks are called rocks because they're not islands, really. They're literally little more than rocks. There's not much resources. Gathering enough food is difficult. They literally live off of raiding.
I would like to investigate.
You want to get closer to the Pirates of the Scattered Rock? Or at least to
Slowly.
the Scattered Rocks? Alright. You change course.
Not enough to be noticed, but enough to investigate what's going on there.
Are you going
I'm
to
not
attempt
wondering
to...
We had invested in a telescope.
Are you going to attempt to hide? As a note,
Yes, because they are pirates.
based on where you're
'Cause
at, the only two places to hide are either to gain altitude and go up near where that one rock is, which will be probably very cold, or to skim the surfaces of the clouds, which can be very dangerous. Otherwise, you are a floating duck in the middle of an open sky.
Well, seeing as only two of us can really feel cold, Preacher, I'm leaving this to you. Ugh, I can't believe I just said that. So I'm gonna go up into the cold air
Going up? Alright.
to hide.
So you go
and
up high and
investigate.
float over. Alright. You are
I guess I'm-
attempting to be stealthy. Yes, Preacher?
All right.
I guess me with my compass is piloting the ship now.
Well,
Well, I'm the one going up to the cold area, so.
I just said me with my compass.
so who is steering the
Anyway.
ship?
Me with my compass.
Alright. Make me a stealth check. You only get half of your stealth modifier.
I was gonna roll for that,
Nah, you're not steering though.
and that's what I was gonna be steering.
Preacher got excited, and he's got his
Oh.
compass.
I'm not excited.
You should have left it to me, damn it.
Pushed your way up to that helm, grabbed your compass, started steering.
I misinterpreted what was being said. I thought. I'm very confused now.
Okay.
I'm saying you don't get
You-
affected by cold, so you'll be more better at investigating when we get up there.
Yeah, I don't know the
Not
hell.
take
I'm
control.
sorry. Sorry, my brain shut off and I didn't understand what was being said. Ignore me.
No, I don't think we will ignore you. Alright.
You have to do it now. If we get into trouble, it's on you now.
Largest island is starting to grow just a little bit bigger.
Fuck.
Can I aid in it, at least? Can I at
Not
least
this time.
Aid him? Damn it.
When you guys are
7.
fully proficient, I'll think about helping with those kinds of things. But as of the
Damn
moment,
it.
he's the helmsman. He's the one in control of the ship. You guys,
Oh,
you and
no.
Gesk, because you guys went high, the guy steering can't see below. So you, Gesk and Alistair, looking over the side, make perception checks.
Okay.
Perception. Let's see.
Ouchie.
Alright.
Come on, Gesk.
Ow, Chewbaba.
It's up to you.
Nope.
Alright.
Nobody succeeds. Everyone dies.
This was not how I was planning on having this going. Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
This is what you get for making me commit to a thing I didn't even know I was committing to.
But that's D&D.
Fuck.
It's
you.
D&D. Alright. Now, where is gunpowder?
Oh no. He just said gunpowder.
Yes, where is the gunpowder? I would like to consume some.
We don't have a cannon. We have a bullet.
I understand that. I would like to consume some and then a lit match.
But we don't have matches either.
He wants to seppuku himself.
I mean, as a last resort, it's a very good idea. He would make a lot of good shrapnel.
Oh yeah.
And considering
kick
he
you right off the
doesn't
boat
use the
and whack ya.
bathroom, I mean... Just be full of gunpowder at all times.
Anyway.
We counted
Okay.
My
that
poor
one
ship.
fire elemental.
This is the last time I let you take the helm of my ship.
At least I knew where I was going.
Yes, but do you know how to pilot this damn thing? In a way that it doesn't ruin the ship. No, I do. You may know
Correct. Do you
directions, but I know
remember
how to pilot.
what
I
page
may know
the firearms are
directions, how
under?
to heal you, how to not be an asshole. Must I go
Yeah.
on?
Meanwhile,
Oh no, the DM is talking to people in the background. I'm actually very scared now.
no.
in the meantime, inside Guest's mind,
I love how we're just doing this, giving him free content as we wait.
playing a pan flute with absolute perfection, and causing mushrooms to grow, and wishing that I pursued druidism instead of monkhood.
Not really, but
It's like
Terribly
secretly
sorry, I
well-
should have had these bookmarked easier to find.
you're
he
fine.
wants to be a druid.
267, that's where they are, okay. Damn near the end of the book.
I get the feeling we're gonna have a cannon go up our ass at this point.
Sorry, I found the video that I was after.
Well,
This song, this
cannonball
is all I imagine
go up
that.
our ass. Put that in the cafeteria.
Alright,
All right, cafeteria.
so. How did that work? Okay.
There you go.
So how did I figure those would be handled? I don't think I gave saving throws. I think they could just hit. That's
Oh, no.
not perfect. Okay.
Just gonna get rid of that. does not deserve to exist.
Alright. So, each of you on deck, please make a dexterity savings throw.
Okay, that's +4 if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Alright, do I have 76 on me? Yes, I do
18.
have 76.
Oh my
no,
god.
I'm gonna have to sell. I'm gonna have to save Gesk.
I have a +7 and I only got a 9.
Wait, how do you have a
11.
+7 and not? I only have a +4.
Because I'm devoted entirely to dexterity.
Because as a monk, he has proficiency in dexterity saving
Ah.
throws. You as a fighter have proficiency in other saving throws. I believe it's...
Oh, right, I'm supposed to roll saving throws as
Constitution
well.
and strength.
Yeah.
Somehow the one with the highest
Okay.
dex is
Okay, so I'm gonna have to save Gesk.
The person with the lowest dex
Okay,
still did better than...
so...
How did you fuck up?
So you see...
I rolled a 2.
You see, guys, a tiny little ship with metal bird wings affixed to it and something on the front of them fly up at rapid speed and go right over you, something fall out of the bottom of it, and then there's a large explosion on the deck of your ship.
My ship.
Those who failed their dexterity save, including the ship, will take 17 points of damage.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Those who
Gesk.
passed will take half that damage, as a
Ow.
keg of gunpowder detonates on the deck of the ship.
Well,
You
it was nice knowing
bastards.
all of you.
I have 54 hit points. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine taking half of, what was it, 17 you said?
Yes, half of 17 rounded down. So 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can handle taking 8 points of damage.
I took a full 17, so I only
Cool,
have 1 health left.
cool. Ramming speed, please.
Alright, this is the point where we're rolling for initiative.
This is the point
Right.
where I ask for ramming speed, please.
We don't have a
so-
range
You're not.
and
I take the wheel from you.
So I
don't
was
care
going
if
to
you
say-
wanna ram.
I was going to say, for purposes of combat, at least one person needs to be the captain, which means they have to sacrifice their turn to operate the ship, or the ship goes dead in the water. On its turn. So, whoever's going to be the pilot, understand that you're not going to be doing much right now.
I never do well on my initiative.
Fine, you do
Initiative.
that. I'll just go fix the ship. Ram that ship, please. We are going to
I
board
don't think
that
our
ship.
ship can
and seal
catch
it.
that ship.
Let's... Gesk?
Man the harpoon.
Gesk?
Hold on,
Hello?
I'm trying to look up the initiative. I forgot where it was.
It's right next to your classes,
I have a +0 to my
underneath the
initiative.
XP.
Why do I have a +0 to everything? Ah!
Hey, you didn't do half bad.
That moment when you make the worst
Hey,
next.
Look at that, guess.
Cool, Gesk. Ballista. Rope rounds. We are going to get as close to that thing as possible.
So, a reminder, and I know I'd let you guys know, but a reminder,
It takes three.
it takes
Actions.
3 actions, the worth of 3 actions, to load, aim, and fire the ballista.
What if I'm helping?
So, if you drop
you're
the wheel,
helping?
and all 3 of you jump on the ballista, you can fire it once per round, and that will occupy all 3 of your rounds.
Oh, oof.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to the wheel to make sure that we can dodge any of their attack.
Alright, and just double checking. Alistair, your initiative was 13, Preacher was 12, and Gesko was 18? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to the ballista. But let's see where the initiative falls.
Alright. So, Preacher, you were captain at the time, so we're going to use your initiative for the Dragon's Dogma. Apparently this is one of their better pilots.
Oh no. Here we go again with a absolutely obnoxiously powerful captain.
The enemy ship will turn about and come back at you, flying well overhead. However, because of how long it takes to turn the ship, mechanics of which I'm working on developing, he is not quite over you, and as such doesn't seem to act. This will move us to Gesk. It is your turn.
I run to the ballista and I start loading it.
Ballista and start loading. Okay, so that's one action for your ballista.
Specifically, I'm loading a roped harpoon round.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about this real quick. It's like, I'm just trying to get into Azura's mind right now. I'm gonna give them this. They fucked up. They should retreat or do the stupid thing of trying to attack them.
It is Alistair's turn.
I am going to run over to the wheel
Okay.
to take over so that he can go and man the harpoon gun with Gesk. And I am going to ready a kunai just in case I can do something with it. To throw.
Okay.
Just in case I get a clear line of sight on someone or something, like say they drop another barrel.
Yeah,
I want to try and pre-detonate the damn thing. If that's possible.
Well, considering it's and gunpowder doesn't work that way, yeah, there's a trick.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to do things. Say that one more time what you're trying to do, Alistair. You're taking control of the ship so that Preacher can go load the ballista, yes?
Yes. And I'm going to ready a kunai to toss if I see an opening to.
Okay.
Like, say, they get in close enough for it to be thrown at them, or to try and prematurely detonate a barrel bomb or whatever.
Okay.
Should they drop it. If I'm able to.
Which might actually work, because gunpowder wouldn't detonate on impact. It would need a trigger. So that means barrels must be loaded with something else. You know, along with the gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Gotcha. That will then end your turn, which will move us down to Preacher. It is your turn. The wheel has been taken from you, and you are now free to move.
Yeet.
Did you just eat Alistair?
Oh!
I can fly, so I'm good, but
okay,
still, what
stop
the hell?
taking what I'm saying and then applying your own words to it.
I heard yeet.
Yeah, I'm yeeting myself towards the ballista. I'm trying to like get over there as fast as I fucking can.
It's a good thing you're pretty close by, so use your action.
I'm literally going over there, and then I'm gonna help load. And if you
Well-
say stupid shit like that again, I'm loading you into the ballista.
Well, I already loaded it, but you.
I'm helping you load it. I'm helping you aim the damn thing.
Yes,
Whatever.
you're-
Next turn, you can fire the damn thing.
Next turn, please.
Alright. So you have helped load the harpoon. Alright. So the enemy ship comes flying over, and this time you're prepared for it and aware of it, and I've added a rule for it. Alistair, as you are currently piloting the ship, make a dexterity savings throw. You only get half of your dexterity modifier for it.
Okay, so +2.
If you're normally a +4, yes, only a +2.
17.
Alright. Now each of you, please make a dexterity savings throw.
Oh, no, not again. I hear the click-clacks. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, Preacher. No,
Oh, Preacher's going overboard.
poor Preacher.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
It's like noticing, just like,
Does my plan to prematurely detonate that damn barrel bomb work with my dexterity saving throw?
So you throw the kunai, and you can roll to hit. But
Roll to hit.
but if you fail, you still have to roll a d20.
either way, you have to roll the d20. So Alistair, was that 17? That's the ship. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, trying to keep track of all the rules that are coming through.
These digital dice are cursed. I'm resulting to normal dice from now on.
Okay. All right.
I will
Alright,
allow it, as it sounds like people are starting to get their own dice.
I have
Yeah, I'm
had my
starting to
own
get-
dice.
But
Even my own dice hate me. I'm joking.
Anyway.
Alright.
Well,
so either way, you're gonna have
Anyways,
to roll the dex save. Because
I have to roll the dex save again.
yes, because you
Okay.
rolled for the ship and you're rolling for you.
Okay.
Because the way I'm running this, and again, this is experimental, is since you passed the dex save for the ship, you've pulled the ship mostly out of the way, but the gunpowder still detonates. So we're already taking half damage from it, and then individually on the deck of the ship, we're seeing if you guys can dodge half the half damage.
Is it still? Is my dex modifier still halved or?
roll.
Yours. This is full you. This is just you.
Okay, so +4. Then. Okay. 19, bitch.
Okay. So,
But can he
I
hit
rolled
the kunai?
28 for damage. Half of that is
Oh,
14. So Preacher will take 14, and the ship
Fine.
will take 14.
Can I roll to prematurely detonate it to lessen the damage a bit more?
No. You
Yeah,
can throw the
okay.
kunai, but you're a tiny little dagger against a large keg of black powder.
Cool, I'm down to half my hit points. This is going so fucking
So-
well.
So wait. I blame you, Preacher.
That's fair.
So hold
Anyways.
on, did I take damage from that or no?
The other two take 7.
Okay, so
And Gesk, that was just barely.
Preacher, heal him.
That's minus-
How much health does he have left?
I'm down to 14.
As a note, the
Yes,
Dragon's
okay.
Dogma is down to 68 out of its 100 HP.
Hmm.
We're gonna need to fix this damn thing after this.
Okay, what would you rather me do? Heal the guy or heal the ship?
I don't think you can heal a ship.
I have
Guess.
mending.
Mending takes 1 full minute to cast.
Which is 4
10 rounds.
Fuck.
Wait till after the battle, damn it.
Fine, whatever.
Gesk, it is your turn.
Okay. Thanks to me loading the thing and Preacher helping me aim on his turn, does that mean I fire it now?
Yes.
This would be the last action to fire, yes.
Alright. I aim to shoot the bottom of that damned thing with a roped harpoon. What do I roll?
Alright, so, ballista harpoon shot. You are at a +6 to hit. And so roll a d20 +6.
Alright, so roll. Considering I've been flubbing +7 rolls, I don't have hope for this. Come on. Come on. Yes!
Glorious. It sinks deep into the wood of the hull of the little ship.
Is it smaller
Reel
than
those bastards in.
Roll 2d10 piercing damage. And yes, it is
Okay.
smaller than you. So it has become moored to you. You now have the ship attached.
Alright, 2d10. Result is 9 damage.
9 damage. Good. That was a very solid hit into the side of that ship.
Yes, another ship to add to our armada.
Don't count our heads before they hatch.
You do know we still have to get on board that ship, right?
At least it's so small, we can be sure it's only got 1 or 2 people on it.
Cool. Whose turn is it now, Librarian?
It is Alistair's turn, and he is controlling the dragon's dogma.
Which is now the larger anchor of that little ship. Which, if I would be surprised if after being moored to us, the moment its turn comes up, unless it has instant stop, it's going to whiplash.
And I am going to go fly over to the thing and reel them in.
Okay, so you're going to let go of the ship, and you're going to start trying to reel in with the harpoon shot?
Yep.
Considering
Okay.
the fact they're moored to us, it's not like they can get away.
Alright,
And if they try, I think something bad might happen to them.
Alright. Thanks to the clever latching system that it was designed for, you are able to turn the crank and the ship starts to get closer to you. That will take your full action to work, which moves it to Preacher's turn.
I'm sorry,
How
I'm
close
just thinking
is
for
it
a
full-
moment.
I have to ask, is their ship now fully reeled in?
No, it's still a little bit of ways. I mean, you're turning that crank and you're getting like 3 seconds worth of crank turn. So
Alright.
you've
Preacher, help
got
me.
the line getting tight and everything.
Shouldn't Preacher, like, try to heal himself and then me before, you know?
Okay, which is it, guys? Am I healing a guy or am I turning a crank?
Up to you. It's
He
your
can.
turn.
His Preacher's health, I'm pretty sure, is fine. They can't drop bombs anymore,
Are you sure?
and he can heal you
Are you
as a
sure
bonus
about
action.
that?
Are you sure they can't drop bombs?
I'm
They've-
casting Cure
I mean,
Wounds.
unless they want to blow themselves up.
You do know they have to be a bit closer to start blowing themselves up. I'm casting Cure Wounds on fucking Guest.
Alright.
With-
Move over to guest.
You know
Cast Cure Wounds.
Just to be nice. Just to be nice. I'm overcasting.
Casting at level 2.
Yep.
Nice. Alright. I do believe that would be 2d8 plus your modifiers and stuff.
Yeah, that's 2d8 plus what? I forget.
Oh, you've
Plus
got a character
3, I
sheet.
think.
And I believe under the spell sheet it actually tells you what your modifiers for your spell effects are.
Does not tell me what my modifiers are. Oh, plus ability modifier. My casting ability was my intelligence, right? Or no, my wisdom. It's my brain. My brain!
You don't have much up there.
Oh. Nothing.
Well, that's 7 more than I had before.
Ever.
I'm now at 21 health. You gave me half again my health. You still help.
Hold
I'm,
up,
I'm
isn't
just
it,
thinking
shouldn't
about this.
Shouldn't it be? Oh no, I don't know.
I cast it at level 2. I could have cast it at level 3. I could have cast it at level 3, but I didn't. I should have,
Slow
but
clap.
I didn't.
Alright.
I still have. Wait, hold on. Was that a?
That,
I still have a bonus action.
do you have any abilities? Because you
Yeah,
cannot
I have
cast
more
any more.
healing.
You have an ability for healing?
I have healing word.
Healing
Which
word
is
is a
bonus.
spell, so you cannot
It's a
cast
bonus
it.
action.
But you can't cast more than one leveled spell per turn. In the rules under spell casting in the PHP, it specifically states that if it costs spell slots, you can only cast one per turn. If you have a bonus action cantrip,
Fuck.
the
And this is why I wanted health potions.
compensation to this is a lot of people will do a full action cantrip like Sacred Flame, and then bonus action Healing Word.
My new bonus action. I'm stabbing Alistair.
Since you didn't take the attack action, unfortunately.
That's a joke. Can we move on, please?
Yes. So that's the end of your turn, which brings it back to the enemy vessel. Man, apparently I need to, like, figure out a lot more rules because they're coming up. See, this is why I wanted to play these rules. I wanted to see what things I'm not thinking about. Alright.
At least it'll help you in future similar setting.
Alright, since nobody has control of the helm, the Dragon's Dogma is a sitting duck. So all of you make another Dexterity savings throw. This time at advantage, though.
Oh, at advantage, yay!
Alright. So,
I don't know why I did that. I should have rolled my normal dice. I say as I put it down and it gives me a 3. Fuck you.
so you got a 16. Alright.
I'm sticking to the normal.
Alright, it looks like my advantage roll is 23.
You do know advantage means you can roll twice, right?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
You
I
did.
should have rolled twice, so...
I'm just rolling.
Oh wait, that's right, I got the other 15 dice.
I'm just doing a 2d20
Yep.
20 roll, so just add 4 to whatever I roll, so 18 and 4, so 18 plus 4.
It's conveniently 22.
That was really funny. That was really funny.
Oh, that's good. Alright.
Although I could not do this. What time of day is it, and
Preacher?
what's the cloud cover?
What is your other dice roll?
It was a
He
3.
rolled a 3,
Okay.
I believe he said.
Okay, apologize.
That's-
So you all see something fall down. It is much smaller than the previous ones, but it is sparking, so you know to take cover. So you all take half damage of 9, so you take 4 points of damage each, and the ship takes 4, as a small little powder horn falls down.
I'm gonna kick your ass for just damaging my ship.
I have 18 health. Slowly descending into death.
I'm only 17 health.
Alright, so let's see
Yeah,
here.
you'd be worse
With
off
that,
than healed, dude.
Gesk,
I've taken half damage for everything, so
Gesk, it is your turn.
Alright,
let's see.
let's see. We're still reeling them in. We can't exactly attack them again.
Climb it.
I have
mean,
45
if
health,
you
I'm
have
fine.
ranged weapons, if you want to pull some monk shit and run up the rope and start mollywopping on the pilot,
I fucking dare you to climb it.
as a
That
note,
would
I
be
will
awesome.
say that at this point, the range to the person is about 40 feet.
And oh dear gosh, can I blitz this better than you can imagine? I activate. Let's see.
Do you need to activate Step of the Wind? What is your movement speed?
My movement speed is 40 feet, but that would only get me up the rope if it wasn't climbing speed. And climbing speed
Ooh, he has a point.
is lower
Okay.
than movement speed.
So then, yes, if you do Step of the Wind and use your bonus action for the extra movement speed and everything, then you can definitely get to the pilot.
Alright. I activate Step of the Wind, burning one of my 5 ki. This gives my my movement speed double to 80, but my climbing speed should only be like 60 at best. Now, let's see. So I climb up the rope. Do I need to make a dexterity save for this?
What does it say about Step of the Wind regarding fancy shit?
Let's see. Step of the Wind essentially counts as dash. So I don't know the rules on that.
Okay, I believe there was some extra stuff, but yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw just to be on the safe side.
Alright.
So hold on, if it works as dash, then your movement speed is doubled.
Yeah, but there's other things that Step of the Wind says that I can't remember off the top of my head. So we're just going to have him make a quick dexterity saving throw.
Alright, so roll 1d20 plus. Fucking damn!
Alright. You start running up that rope, and the winds shift, and it slips out from under you. You've got an arm around it, and you're not falling to your death, but it does slow your ascent. You are now about halfway up the rope with your turn.
Damn.
You have your action remaining. You could use it for an action to dash move.
I will go ahead and burn another key point, so I'm down to 3 key points, to increase my climb speed. Well, I guess.
Okay, so let me grab the PHP because I think we're missing an understanding here. So,
Okay.
Step of the Wind lets you use your bonus action to move your movement speed. So, using your action to move your movement speed would be your third movement, which is perfectly acceptable, but that's all you would do. You wouldn't spend any more key points.
Oh, okay, so I wouldn't spend any more key. Alright, I'd at least like to climb up the rest of the way, but not get on board, because then, I'll just be a sitting duck for the person on board.
You don't have much health to begin with.
Yeah, but if I stop at, the rope, instead of going over the deck, I should still be able to move the last of the distance and then attack whoever is there, instead of going there now and getting attacked, on their turn before my turn comes.
Okay.
Alright. My turn?
Yes, Alistair's turn.
Question. How far were they again?
They are about 40 feet away from the ship. And as a note, the Step of the Wind is 1 key point. You can dash
I'm gonna
or
fly up there.
disengage, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
I'm going to fly up there.
You're going to
Which
fly
means
up there?
out-
Perfect.
Yep. 40 feet, baby.
Alright, you fly up. You see that it is an open-air cockpit. He's wearing some kind of glass eyewear. And he is currently in the process of reaching under the seat behind him and rummaging around. You could guess probably for another powder horn.
Hold on,
Can
Alistair. Remember to ask what race he is.
Okay, what race is he?
He is a tabaxi.
Aww. Is there anyone else there?
Nope.
Just
He's
him?
piloting by himself. It appears that the entire...
Remember that kunai I readied? I still got it ready.
So you're going to chuck a kunai at him? Alright. Roll for attack.
I might as well chuck that kunai at him. Alright. Now then.
This doesn't come up often enough. Nobody
Alright.
was thrown weapons.
5d10? Hold on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No, I'm just...
whoa.
been a while since I've rolled for attack, so... It's a d20 plus... my
D20,
dex modifier?
D20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Next to your stat, there should be a fairly large number. I believe it's a 7.
Ah,
That is your to hit
so-
bonus.
d20 plus 7. I just want to keep him from tossing another one of those damn bombs onto my ship. At this
Am I
point.
the only one down here still?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go left on the dying ship.
The ship is at 59 HP. You're still above half. Alright, 25 will certainly hit this individual, so go ahead and roll for damage.
As you guys are all doing this,
Kunai
Picture's already
is
saluting. He's like,
1d4 plus 4.
Go down with the ship.
Or
he's already expecting it.
you can still reel the ship in with the crank now that it's unmanned.
Yeah.
And, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna fucking cut the line and go heal the ship.
But if
Don't
do that,
you fucking dare.
Oh, I would love for you to cut that line.
Cut the line. Fuck my friends.
Alright, so 6 points of damage. The kunai sinks into a shoulder, and he notices that you are there, but he is not incapacitated. How many attacks do you get?
Depends.
I do believe, as per your level up to level 5, you jumped to having 2 attacks per attack
Yes.
action.
And I have 2 weapon fighting, so I...
Yep.
And I got action surge, and I got... Yeah.
Yes, you
Oh,
sure.
you can't move any closer, so you're stuck with throwing kunai at him from this range.
Alistair. Alistair. Not to interrupt, but totally to interrupt. 1 or 2?
Huh?
Just answer the question, 1 or 2.
Preacher, when it's your turn, you can ask that question. Alistair,
Okay,
if
fine.
you're going
Neither.
to make another attack,
Fuck you,
please...
you're not going to cut that damn rope.
If you're going to make
No.
another attack, please roll the dice.
Roll to hit, please.
Alright. Let's see here. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna toss another kunai.
Come on. Roll to
Alright.
hit. Roll to hit.
Alright. D20.
Plus 7.
I'm going to kick Preacher's ass if he cuts that damn rope.
Literally leaving me dangling in the wind.
Just dangling along there like someone was growing an extra tail.
Oh, damn it.
He is prepared for you this time, and he slides just slightly to the side, and your kunai embeds itself in the seat behind him.
You still have action
If
surge.
I do... Thank you. I was about to ask. If I use action surge, can I move again and attack? Or is it just a bonus attack?
It's a bonus action, so you could choose to move, or you could choose to attack.
I will not use action surge just yet.
Okay,
I'm going to wait till I'm in melee range of this asshole.
sounds reasonable.
If
All
we
right,
decide
Alistair,
not
you've
to
thrown
cut
some
the rope,
daggers. Preacher, your friends are on that vessel.
And the
Well,
only
one
thing
of them is the other one I'm just watching from the ground. Sir.
I do want to point out that I did say I fly up to the ship. I didn't say I went onto it.
Yes, you're flying near the ship, but you're up by the ship.
Yeah.
which means
Yes,
if he cuts
Preacher.
that line, I will be
Hey.
the only one on the ship.
It's Preacher's
Well,
turn.
actually, practically speaking, if you're by the ship that close, you could slipstream behind it, and or just grab onto it with a reaction.
Yeah, and risk tearing my arm off.
No, you could safely do it if you got the roll properly.
Preacher,
Yeah, and if I don't.
I want to ask the DM a question.
Yes.
Name a number 1 through 100,
Oh no.
or think of a number 1 through 100, and tell me when you have it.
I have a number. I just rolled a pair of percentile.
Okay. High or low? Anyone can answer this. Anyone can answer this right now. Anyone can answer this right now. I leave it up to the chat, but there's like nobody in the chat.
Hi.
I went high.
High? Okay. What was your number?
87.
Okay, you guys don't get cut off this time.
Okay.
This time.
Going to kick his ass.
For now. No, this is just No, this isn't Preacher being an asshole. This is just me being an asshole. Preacher's going to like struggle and like slowly wind more and more in.
Wait,
So,
if he reels the ship in more, does that pull me further away from the guy? Making it
No.
hard for him to attack me?
Just
Because I'm still 40 feet up.
You're 40 feet in the air, and to get close enough, and because of where you were, we could say that you were probably about 20 feet from the guy himself. Getting cranked in, the dude is maybe now 15 feet away from you. He is clearly not within melee range of you. He doesn't have any reasonable way of swinging a saber
Wait,
at you.
he got closer to me after being reeled in?
Well, so you flew at him, right, from your ship, and you got close enough to throw stuff. He got reeled in, which means he got pulled closer to the ship, which means you're kind of meeting in the middle. So yes, he got pulled a little bit closer to you. Just a little bit.
Anyway, this next person, right?
Yes.
Which is...
His turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna see you.
Alright.
He's gonna look at the dagger in his shoulder. He's gonna see Gesk. He's gonna flip.
Wait, how does he see Gesk? I thought
He's gonna
the
sit
Gesk
up.
was
He's
underneath
gonna...
him.
Okay. Either way, he's gonna see you.
Anyway.
Sees where he's at. He's gonna glare at you. Flip you the bird.
I
And
flip
he's-
him the bird right back.
He's going
That's
to
why she
pull
just bombed.
hard on something behind him. Both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Did he just do something?
Okay, dexterity saving throws. 23, bitch. And you...
5.
No.
Preacher, you were
go-
fine. You didn't have to. You were nowhere near what is about to happen.
Oh.
So,
And I'm glad I flipped him the bird right back. Because I'm expecting something, apparently.
you guys hear screaming after a few moments. Guess you don't really hear it too much until you realize you're screaming and you're falling.
Oh no. I'm
Alistair, after a few moments you can see something plummet beneath the clouds and a green-skinned kobold screaming, falling towards said clouds.
I'm gonna have to go save him, aren't I?
Preacher, you have one round of action while those two are stunned from a cataclysmic detonation.
Hold on, how much damage have I received?
You would take the full blast. Actually, no, you would have gotten half damage. Because you barely saved.
Okay, can I
Wait,
do this?
are you saying he blew himself up?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
So, it was 23 points of damage. Both of you saved for half, so that would be 11 points of damage.
I'm down to
Gesk
6.
is unconscious.
No, I'm 6 HP.
Hey, look, that Cure Wounds spell just totally saved somebody's life.
Again.
Bear. Anyway.
Hey, guess what else is happening now? It's
Did
my
save
turn,
life.
right?
I would've
Yes,
gone to
Alistair.
-1.
It is, excuse me, Preacher, it is your turn.
Good job. Let me just
Wait,
look at
I
this
thought-
real quick.
If it was just the
He
Pilot's turn, shouldn't it be-
detonated, and it stunned both of you because he made a very, very
Ah.
big boom. As such, we are going to jump to Preacher, who was able to see it without getting concussively blasted away.
So I'm reading.
He's
I'm
gonna-
reading things. Hold on.
creature, you're gonna
Ready.
have to save Gesk.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do this. Happy 3rd level spell slot.
What spell did you cast?
Healing word.
Healing word? Okay.
Only somebody.
Cause it's not a touch.
Yeah, okay. Problem. Healing word's only got a range of 30 feet.
It's got a range of 60 feet.
60? Okay, he is barely within range. So, Gesk, you get 10
I like
HP.
offer a healing word, and then I just like put my arms out ready to catch him.
He is far over the ship.
Yeah.
He's falling as well,
He-
isn't he?
Yeah, he's...
Yes.
To clarify, He
Fine,
was
but the ship-
over the clouds, which means if
How
he
fast is he
falls,
falling?
standard fall velocity, which I believe is 10 feet per round. No, I think that was feather fall.
That is. Hold on, wait.
I think it, yeah.
Preacher, let me put this into perspective since you clearly weren't listening.
Um,
I'm falling to my death.
so because
Regardless
physics
of
don't
the-
quite work that way, according to 5e, you're supposed to fall 500 feet in 6 seconds. However, you do have to build up speed, and Gesk is smart enough to know how to slow fall.
Yep, I can activate.
So,
I'm stunned.
On your turn, you were stunned, yes. So,
The other thing is, he takes. Apparently, you take damage if you fall further than 10 feet.
yes, but he's again a monk with slow fall. So, either way, if he falls beneath the clouds, you will never
he's
see
dead.
Gesk alone again.
Dead.
So, you do have the option of trying to steer the ship under him.
Ah, yes, let's do that then.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm joking, I cut the line. Cut the line and drive off. I'm joking, I'm gonna steer under.
Okay. So you pull in.
Unless.
At least I was near the ship.
All right, Preacher, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, let's try and
No,
not use the cursed dice.
Excuse me, make a vehicle handling check. So roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Which is a
So a D20.
Yep.
15.
All right. Guess
Oh,
you
fuck.
slam in to the deck of the ship. And
Oh,
you
hey,
take
Oh no.
there's a new hole in the ship.
My ship!
another 12 points of damage.
I am -6 health.
No, you're not!
You got healed for 10.
Yeah, he healed you for 10.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're at 4 health.
You live today, fucker! Nobody dies on my watch. Nobody! This is why I devoted my build to the heal bitch.
All right. So,
I was born in the heal bitch!
as you guys take a second to collect yourselves, there is a smoking pillar that is trailing itself into the cloud bank below, where the ship wreckage fell.
Damn it.
You look around and you see below you, near the cloud line, 5 other ships start to ascend into the air. They are far, far away. They will take some time to catch up with you.
Can I see what kind of ship they are, if they're pirate ship or not?
Make a perception check.
Solid
am
D20 then.
I'm laid out flat on the deck. I can't do shit.
There is a hole in the deck. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, relative velocities, you were descending to catch him, so you were falling
Okay.
with him. So there's definitely a crack in the floorboards.
Fuck it.
Uh,
I
all
just returned to the ship after that.
All you
Bullshit.
can make out is that one of them is definitely medium class size.
Which means
We need to go, because one medium ship, sure, I'm sure we could handle at full health, but
As a
3
note to
ships?
clarify, that was a tiny ship that you guys just fought. One tiny ship.
one tiny
Anyways,
ship
I
actually-
fly down to the wheel and take control and get us out of there.
All right.
I'm at the wheel. You have to fight me off of it.
I slap him with my tail.
We don't have time for this.
Go
Bitch,
heal
I will
him and go mend the ship.
That's actually a good idea.
Hold on.
As you
hold on,
guys
hold on,
are
hold on, hold on,
arguing,
hold on.
No,
Wait, no argument. Wait, watch this. Get away from me.
What was that an attempt at?
Intimidation.
Shoving him away.
A shove?
Yeah.
How
It's
does...
a shove. I'm keeping my control of the ship.
And keeping us moving, apparently.
Yes. We were already moving. I just need him to cut the line, and he's trying to take control of the ship like an idiot.
Dang, it was blown
the
to
lines are
pieces.
cut. The guy blew up his ship.
Ah, right. We're already moving, though. That's the thing. You don't need
And
to steal
which is
the
why I
fucking line
said-
from me.
Which is why I said for you to go heal him and mend the ship.
He'll be fine. Stop trying to steal control from me.
Alright, you guys are starting to pull away, steer the ship, and you're arguing. You start to hear a thump, 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 thump noise behind you. It's eerily similar to the ship that just fell beneath the clouds.
Oh, fuck, we're dead.
So, are you going to blitz and flee?
Please.
Alistair, hit the gas. Alistair, hit the fucking go juice.
Oh,
Go, Juice, we're already moving.
Full sail, you
We are. We never unfurled this. We never furled the sails.
Alright. I will let Alistair Preacher having kind of shoved Alistair away, set a course. And since Gesk seems to be willing to help with the rigging a little bit, you guys get full speed in the direction away from the ships.
set a course for fuck off.
And besides, even if it's full sail, there's still the extra side sail, so we can still get bursts of speed. So yeah, but
It may be faster than a...
I'm going
There's-
to move the sails in to match the wind
Okay.
Oh,
So there's
so
a
that we get full speed.
bit of a-
full speed.
the buzzing, thumping noise that you guys were hearing gets louder and louder,
I go to investigate that
and
noise.
then quieter and quieter. As you go to investigate, you see a ship that looks very much like the one you guys just sank, doing a wide arc and turning around and returning to the rest of its fleet. It
They're
appears
retreating. Turn around.
they don't care enough to chase you.
All right. I blame you, preacher.
The fuck did I do?
You took control of the ship.
I saved one of our members.
you have saved my life.
Not,
I-
not then. I'm talking about before.
I already had control of the ship and you were trying to take it from me as I'm steering us away from the danger.
Not then. When we were trying to sneak. Anyway,
Cool.
all right.
Cool
Preacher,
beans. is
I
my
need you to mend
response.
the ship.
I'll
Oh
keep
yes,
an eye
give me
on-
an hour to mend everything using mending. Like 5,000 different casts of mending. Good job.
Do it.
Okay, okay. But one last thing before I go do that. Hold on. I just need to
Smack
remember.
me, and I swear to God.
Oh, so
I
you know
will
what's coming.
I'm expecting the smack, so
Well,
I am ready for it.
Excuse me as I just try and look up how unarmed combat.
Unarmed combat
Well,
me
they're
is just like regular melee combat, except your attacks will only ever do 1 point of damage, bludgeoning, unless you're specifically trained and it's changed to a d4, like say you have claws like an Aracrocan, or if you're trained like a monk, or if you have, I think, the Drunken Brawler. But yeah, so it's a melee attack. You do not get your
When-
proficiency bonus, so it's just a strength check. So d20 plus strength modifier, and if you pass his armor class, you do 1 point of damage.
1d20 plus strength. Cool.
Huh?
I it to take the compass and quickly keep us on course while they're arguing.
All right.
Oh yes, 1
Add
plus
to
strength
add
mod.
can-
What's Alistair's AC?
15, bitch. Now
I
then,
just met
now
it.
that he's-
Cool.
now that he's kind of done that,
Hold
is it
on.
right if I...
So I just did 1
Okay.
damage to him. I just punched him in the face for 1 damage, and then I walked off.
Hold on. Actually, no, it's 16. So fuck you.
Ah,
I forgot it got upgraded. Since he
When?
failed that, can I maneuver and make it to where he misses and kind of do a kung fu move where I use his own force against him?
no.
I mean,
No,
for
that's-
And make him fall
flavor,
flat on.
you
make him fall
for
flat onto-
for flavor you can try to do something like that, but to make him fall flat would probably be a grapple check. Note, you are a 3-foot tall kobold against a 6-foot tall steel.
6.5 foot tall steel.
Well,
Steel
Didn't
beam.
stop me before.
Warforged.
You do
There's the word.
realize you have disadvantage.
And while you all are arguing, I'm going to make sure we stay on the course according to the compass.
Anyways, what do I need to
Guess,
roll for
make,
that?
guess, make a
Athletics.
stealth check for me at advantage, and then yes, it would be opposing athletics checks, and you're at
It's athletics
disadvantage.
versus my athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
The grappler always has to roll athletics. The grapple-e has to roll either athletics or acrobatics. I
Yeah.
remember this. This is the one thing I know.
Yeah.
It's actually terrifying when you actually know it. So
Yeah, can be. So Alistair, so your 2d20 plus your
Plus
strength
5.
modifier. Okay. Your strength modifier or athletics? Athletics, right? That would make sense. So that's a
No!
7 plus 5, so that's 12.
Look at that! No!
Preacher, if you
Look!
would be so kind.
Look!
What's
Look
my
at one of
athletics
those fucking
again?
rolls.
2, right?
Look at one of those rolls, though. Damn it!
So
Damn it! That wasn't
Alistair-
at disadvantage.
you sidestep and attempt to put your leg out to trip him and push him over, and it kind of ends up with you wrapped around his leg like a 3-year-old. And he just standing there
Aw.
kind of looking down, confused.
If only that
And
had
I
been
rolled
at disadvantage. If
Stealth check.
Okay, here's
So-
another. Hold on. Before we go even further, here's another fucking athletics check as I fucking kick him off of me. Damn.
can I counter it?
I can't get him
Can I
off.
counter that one as well?
No,
At
you
this
can't.
point, we're just. At this point, we're just.
So
At this point, we're
dueling.
being
As-
idiots and fighting each other.
you two fight and bicker,
I wanna. do it
and
again.
dawn starts to approach.
Wait, dusk or dawn? Which
Dawn.
sunset or sunrise?
Dawn, because if it was dusk, you and I would be dead because we're hopeful.
And dawn because I left the Starry Night up the entire time, so I'm saying it was all done
Can
at
we
night.
continue, please?
So, as you guys start to see dawn, after a little deviation, you see the island that you're supposed to land in start to come into view. Sorry, I only have one island clip art at the moment. Oop, that's not
You're
what I
fine.
wanted.
I wish. I
So-
hadn't had disadvantage. Why did I have disadvantage though? Was it just because he was bigger than me?
Yes.
You're a
Grapple
size
is
small
entirely based on
creature
size.
versus a size medium creature. I do believe that that imposes disadvantage, and as I am the
It does.
DM, I said so.
Okay. Okay. If only a off balance thing would have helped me there.
Anyways,
Oh
I
well.
tried to kick you off. I failed, and I'm telling you to get off my leg.
Okay.
I climb up to his head and just sit there.
So I do apologize, but I'm going to put us on a brief bio break. Yes. So I'm just going to put me on an away screen. You guys can chit chat and do whatever you want. And
Cool, I'm
we
also
will
gonna be right back.
be back in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
My character's just gonna be sitting on Preacher's head as he goes into his eyes goes blue and he's in reboot. climb onto Preacher's head and get a better look from a
Alright.
higher point.
So we're back.
At this point, I'm not mad at Preacher. I'm just trying to mess with him a little.
Okay.
Preacher's gonna politely ask you to stop and just lightly brandish his mace. And then just get back to what he was doing.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't have representations because I didn't get around to that. But as you guys fly closer, you see 3 figures take off from the island and start to approach you.
Hey, weren't there supposed to be just a half orc on that island?
Yes, there was only supposed to be one.
That's all you were sent to retrieve. So apparently
Seems
there
to me
are other
like
people on this island.
Seems to me like there were some things we weren't informed about, or they just didn't know. All right.
So, perception
Preacher.
checks, because I assume you guys want to try and figure out what these dark little shapes are that are approaching you.
Yeah. Roll.
Wait, what?
First, we have to
D20.
stop the ship.
Oh, while you guys do that, I'm gonna start fixing the ship.
Thank you.
You did fly for a little while, so I will go ahead and say that you got the Dragon's Dogma back up to 80 health. So
Yes, don't forget to roll for perception.
it's pretty decently repaired, but you know,
Not fully.
not fully.
Right, so I need to roll for perception. Go and check that. Where is perception? Brain doesn't want to remember. Where's perception? There we go. Plus.
Hey, there we go. Good.
All right, and Preacher is been busy fixing the ship, so he wasn't paying attention. All right, Alistair, you can't really make out much aside from you're pretty sure they're not airships, so you know they had to be some kind of creature. Gesk, you can recognize them as some form of beaked, winged, 4-legged creature.
Griffin.
Four-legged.
Yes, you would
Did you
recognize.
say beak, winged, four-legged?
Yes, the other two creatures are four-legged, beaked and winged creatures.
You can recognize these as, yes, these are griffins,
Griffins.
and
Sounds like a griffin.
they are coming
What's a
at
griffin?
you.
Oh no.
Relax.
I'm about to die. I'll go get Preacher. He should be.
Enough time. Something I didn't clarify was that you guys would have gotten an 8-hour rest because you were only on day 2 of your 3-day trip.
And then we get everything back. That includes spell slots and hit points.
Yes, so you guys can mark yourselves as a full rest. The ship's repair,
Good.
even with mending, is taking a long time to actually get everything fixed up. That's why it's only at 80. And also to, you know, make you guys pay for challenging a group of pirates. There are consequences to your actions, I swear.
Well, my ship definitely felt the consequences.
I almost died.
Yeah. It's not like the ocean where you can throw out a, you know, little life preserver or
I
dive
take
in
the
after.
helm and guide the ship slowly towards the 3 creatures that are flying towards us. Well, 2 creatures that are flying and third that's
3.
just...
All 3 are flying at you.
Oh, all 3 are flying at...
There are 3 griffins.
There are 3
Okay.
griffins.
Hey, Griffins, let's load the ballista and kill them.
Don't you dare.
Hold on. We don't know if they are griffins sapient. I don't know what griffins are.
I mean, they're chicken. They make good.
Griffins are eagle lions.
I want me
I don't know what those are, but I'll
some
assume they're
chicken
beaked.
strips.
I'll assume
Don't
they're
you
beaked.
dare.
I will load the ballista just in
No.
case.
I will help you.
All right. Do you load it with a harpoon round or a regular round?
A regular round. I'm joking, harpoon.
You want harpoon shot? You want to be able to recover the body?
Also be able to
As
recover
I said.
the harpoon if it misses.
As I said, I want me some chicken strips.
You're a machine. You don't eat.
I can still enjoy it.
At least I've managed to get the ballista loaded. Can someone help me turn this thing?
Preacher
Is there
just
any
goes
way
over
I
and
can
helps.
stop them?
You can attempt to sabotage their attempts. Assuming, you know, you want to.
Okay. You know what?
Ow.
Fuck it. I'm gonna stop for a moment. I'm gonna like hold the ballista in place as like halfway aimed. Okay. Why do you not want us to shoot the damn thing?
Maybe they are peaceful. Maybe they are useful.
They are beasts.
And the person we were sent to retrieve isn't here, and they are.
We don't know that. We haven't searched the island yet.
So,
We haven't
as
even gotten
inertia
close to
has
see the island yet.
dragged you forward, you do see that the island has gotten bigger. And as distances make things a bit weird, you can tell that it is a fairly decent-sized island. And that if people were on the surface, even though it's flat grassland, you would not be able to see yet. Even though this is considered an island, this is a very large island. We're talking, you know, a couple miles in diameter at least.
I thought this island was barren.
It is barren except for grass. All he said that was that there was no trees.
Yeah.
All right.
I try attempting to signal the Griffins to see if they respond in any way.
You see one of them dip low and then dip high after you make your signal.
Oh no,
I waved
we're
them
going to die.
to I waved them to land on the deck.
So you just
To
keep
them, it
waiting for
looks
them
like
to get close?
easy.
Well, first I'm gonna go down below and grab some meat for them because they're probably gonna be hungry a bit.
And
So-
I'm not going to shoot unless they give a hunting shriek.
At about 70 feet out, they come to a full stop, and they kind of shift positions and turn a little bit to kind of just hover and keep pace next to your airship. And you hear very small, slightly higher pitched voices call out, "Hail! Who are you to come to our island?" And see
This is
tiny
why we don't-
gnomes riding the Griffins. They are all equipped with crossbows.
We are
Ah,
in search
yes,
of a half
leg of-
orc.
Sorry.
Ah, you seek the lost one.
Yes.
Too many people come to our islands. They don't respect our privacy and our lands. How do we know that you're not here to cause more problems?
We were just asked to come here and pick him up and take him home. Nothing more.
Also, we kind of, I don't know about them, but I
Plus,
don't
these
like-
two were trying to shoot down your Griffins and I was trying to stop them.
We were not. You can't prove
You
that.
seeked to attack us? They
We weren't
draw
even
all their
aimed at you.
crossbows and aim one
We
at
weren't
each of you.
even aimed at you, and I just gestured to the thing that is not, clearly not aimed. Remember, I stopped it halfway through aiming, so it's not
We
even
still
aimed at
loaded
them.
it.
And that's for self-defense.
See,
It's not aimed at them though.
Anyway,
You have no proof that we intended to shoot them. All you have is proof that we intended to shoot something in case we were in danger.
In case you're in danger. Ah, wise hunter you are. This is an acceptable reason. At this point, go ahead and make whoever, Preacher and Alistair, your choice, to do it separately or together, make a persuasion
Together.
check.
Oh fuck, really?
Yes, as you guys are trying to
Together.
talk these guys into believing that you're just there to pick up your lost friend.
and of course, I
You
can't
said
help
deception,
people
right?
down.
Persuasion.
or persuasion.
I rolled a 12.
D20. So. What did I say? Whenever it's beneficial to the party. I really need to get a homebrew magic item to where I get advantage on rolls that
You don't need
involve
you don't need a magic
helping the
item if it's
party.
doing it anyways.
Like I said.
All right. As you have rolled and everything, and as you have talked with these people, they do seem to be fairly trusting of you. And all right, we understand why you are here. You will go under guard. If any of you raise a weapon, we will shoot you. Unload that giant crossbow thing, and then we will escort you to the Lost One.
I would also
Sure.
like to offer to feed their griffins some meat for them.
Your tribute is appreciated, and we will deal with it once we are back to the island. We will not trust outsiders with the health of our companions.
Of course, and I bow respectfully.
I unload the ballista, and I'm like grateful we're not about to waste a shot, potentially, considering it's real back.
All right. You managed to avoid
back-
fighting these three.
I I go back to manning the helm.
All right.
Ugh.
So you are dragged closer and closer. The island gets bigger and bigger. And bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you are guided to set it down on some grass. About half a mile outside of a nearby small village, you see tiny little huts that are built very, very low, clearly excavated into the surface. It seems the high winds here aren't favorable to the structures. In addition, they don't exactly have wood to build upwards.
So they would be made with dirt and clay and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. One of the Griffin riders makes a signal. Do any of you speak Gnomish?
I do.
One moment.
I do not think
Yes.
I do.
I speak Gnomish.
Common
Yes.
and Draconic.
Okay.
So no.
I speak it.
So, Gesk and Preacher, you understand the conversation to be that he is flying back to town, that he will collect the Lost One, and that they two that remain are to negotiate and collect payment for his trespass and safe return.
It would seem that we'll need to bargain for his release.
Oh, great. Well, that's fine.
It's
All
not like you and I will starve from sparing some meat.
Dude.
Not with my mushroom.
Right. Anyways, I then
Do we even
carefully
have the money
park
to?
as to not damage anything.
You're parked.
Yeah.
You
I'm
were
just saying I carefully do it.
you were given time and a clear space and everything that you were able to land the ship safely, so that it was
Preacher,
resting.
okay, the gangplank. Do we need to make a check for the gangplank, Osher?
I mean, I wasn't going to make you make one, but if you're gonna keep asking about rolling dice, then
Shut
Gesk.
up, Gesk.
make a strength check to place the gangplank.
I was hoping you'd ask.
Oh no, he's gonna do something stupid. All right, while he does that, I'm going.
While he does
Oh,
that,
Dex.
one of the gnomes will walk his griffin over. Given their size, they only have to look up just a little bit to the edge of the deck, and will yell up to you, speaking back in common. We shall bring you the Lost One. For caring for him and for entering our lands, You must pay a price.
Copy that. I then go below deck and grab some meat and would offering them some building supplies to help
Things like
strengthen
wood?
their things like wood.
Possibly. You can certainly try.
I'll do that. I'll bring up some meat for their griffins and some wood for improving their buildings.
Okay. Gesk, you successfully place the gangplank against the ship and the ground, and you can freely walk
Yay!
up and down it.
Yay, I didn't fumble and cause it to fall on one of them!
He was hoping to do that.
Alright, so you come back with some provisions of meat. Now, note that this will leave it very tight on your guys' way back, as you do have a half-orc that will need food too.
Thankfully, I'm an aesthetic, so I can go a day or two without food.
Alright.
I also don't need food, so I mean,
And I believe because I'm silverish, I'd be attuned to a ice dragon, and they don't tend to need to eat much, as in frozen wastelands there's not much to eat.
Who's to say? You're still a kobold and still
Yeah,
require
true.
food.
True,
But you
I'm
guys
just not sure.
make a judgment call on how much you can safely spare and make an offering. He'll
Yeah.
inspect your offering, make a persuasion check again to see how well he accepts your offering and if you're conveying enough respect.
So,
I'm
let's
guessing
see.
just a normal one, no advantage or anything.
Yeah, just straight persuasion check.
And since he's the captain.
Oh shoot! All that. Forgot the D.
Fumble.
Ow! I will say that I trip and fall.
Trip and fall on the gangplank.
While
basically
At
tumbling
first,
down.
have their eyes go wide at the sight of the wood that you are freely willing to give them. Once they inspect the meat, they become very, very agitated and very, very angry. You would offer us such disgusting fare? You even tried to feed it to our companions. Why would you do that, you disrespectful little cretin?
I did not notice that. I am truly sorry.
There is nothing wrong
My
with
eyes
the
are
meat.
not. My eyes are not very good in the light.
Yeah.
I am a kobold.
As a note, there's nothing wrong with the meat. It's just standard provisioned salted meat, but for some reason they really don't like it. And they don't believe that you are honoring them.
I'm wondering if I can.
I mean, if you want to do something, they're currently
I
very
don't know
agitated.
if I can do anything.
What do you want to try and do?
They're gnomes.
Yes.
I practice under a gnome god.
Okay. And
Go on.
Just to think this through properly. Because the problem. Can I use? Hold on, before I make any other calls, can I do a perception check to see if I can find any sort of markings anywhere, any sort of like thing to help me just figure out? Oh, hey,
their
these guys
pantheon.
just-
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
if I
let
could
you
find
make a
something
roll.
like that.
I'll let you make a roll for religious iconography. I'll let it be perception. You're a cleric. You would know a lot of these things, especially
I
studying
can
under
roll.
gnomish.
I can do religion too if you want.
You know what? Go ahead and do a religion.
Okay,
'Cause
either way,
that
it's
would-
the same. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Nothing on them is recognized as a known gnomish deity.
fuck it, I'm gonna bullshit my way out of this. I go up, like, I apologize for his. I'm not even sure what right word to use there.
Disrespect.
But yes, I apologize for his disrespect and, well, lack of manners.
Ah, and you would seek to do better? Will you now speak for this group?
Man,
Among
I
the
wish
things,
I could
I
offer
offered
up a prayer to my God again.
Oh fuck! I'm trying to remember the name of the. Trying to remember the name of my god.
Well,
This is a problem.
The name
should
of
be
your
on your
god
sheet.
should be on your character sheet.
It should, but where the fuck?
Near the
Should be
top
on
on
the
the front
top.
page.
alignment.
Yeah.
Deity?
Ah, God.
Yeah, no, trust me, I understand.
I do offer blessings, and
Carry on.
blessings have gone upon you, and I apologize for his insolence.
He looks at you. You speak of an old name. Make a persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh, fuck. Okay,
You
so that
better
was
hope that you get a higher one than that.
Wait, why did I roll with a +5? What the hell? That's not what I was. Okay, let me re-roll that. That's supposed to be a. No, I have to stick with that. It's a +3, so that's a 13.
13. Okay.
Better hope that's
Or-
the lowest you get.
So
So it's
13.
13.
Alright. Screw
You
this.
you know of gnome. So we will give you the chance to make it up. You
I would like
will
to-
honor us with a fight against our strongest warrior.
Mm.
Non-lethal or to the death.
Non-lethal. Do you think we savages?
Yeah,
I'm
I don't.
checking because I've only been able to fight in lethal battles lately. I relish an opportunity for a spar.
Except
wish
I'm
to-
speaking for us now, so I will do it.
Oh,
May I
Well,
pray
I
to
am
my
a
God
holy
to
man.
bless the
I-
meat?
Hey,
If
I
I
will-
must fight, I will.
preacher was talking to people.
Sorry.
And while he's doing that, I was wondering if I could pray to my God to bless the meat.
Sure, you pray to your god to bless the meat.
They don't listen.
There is no noticeable change to anything.
Now,
Then
I
what if I
can't
did
roll
it?
for it? Man.
So,
No, because that's
To-
called.
okay, just to clarify with the whole god thing.
Yeah.
Clerics have an ability at 10th level called Divine Intervention, where they can pray to their god and have a percentage chance of being heard. That is how Divine Intervention works in 5th edition.
Ah.
You, as a player, can always pray to your god, but as with most real-world events, they oftentimes don't listen because they're busy and they don't want to intervene on every little thing. So you pray, and you have, in your eyes, blessed that meat. But you're also not a cleric.
True.
You're just a kind of good follower of your god. So you don't get a mechanical input for praying to your god. What happened last time was just glorious fluke.
Glorious luck.
Yes, you prayed and your god listened in this world and gave you good dice rolls. Alright. So,
Alright.
Preacher, you have been told that you will enter honorable combat against their strongest warrior. Do you accept this challenge?
If I must.
Good. Then there shall be a feast. You will leave your things on this vessel. He seems to struggle with the word. Apparently they're not very, familiar with people. This is a very kind of remote area.
yes, that is correct, good sir.
And you will come with us to town where you will fight after a festival tonight.
Okay.
Should
I
you
was-
prove yourself in this fight, then you shall all be free to return. They will also collect up the wood that was offered and bring it with them.
Can I
So I'm just...
go down and check to see if we have any tree seeds?
You do not have tree seeds with you.
Oh.
That's not a thing you would normally bring.
Well, I'm thinking like maybe a tree seed fell onto the ship at some point. Want to see if a tree seed fell onto the ship at some point. Because they can sometimes cling to anything. Clothes.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada.
So when he says leave my things here, does that include my armor and my weapons?
He
Well,
didn't
as soon as
clarify. Are you going to yell after him to clarify, or... I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, right?
I'd like to ask if I can pet their griffins.
Well, that can come later.
So,
I would like to ask him to clarify, but I don't know if that would be good or not.
either ask or make a judgment call.
Ugh. You know, I'm not sure about my armor, but I will leave my weapons there.
Alright, so you're gonna go in bare knuckle.
Well, I'm gonna keep my mace on me for now.
Okay, so you are... so,
I am stripping down slightly. I'm getting rid of my shield, so I'm down. I'm down to 18 AC.
So
If
what
he-
exactly did he ask us to do?
he said to leave your things here on the ship, and he didn't clarify if he cared about your equipment or not, and that you would join them in the village for
You know
a
what?
festival.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna
Cool.
only take I'm gonna take my armor, my mace, my shield. That's it.
Okay, so you're leaving your traveling pack supplies on the ship.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
I'm-
leave
I'm-
my
well, I'm
weapons
leaving-
on the
well,
ship
that and my
because
crossbow.
there's not much
Okay.
need. There's not much of a need for me having my weapons on me, at least.
So Alistair is willing to completely disarm himself?
Yes.
Interesting. And Gusk?
All I have is a damn bow staff. What do you think? I'm gonna leave it on the ship. I'm not losing much.
I mean, it is a walking stick to many.
The only reason why I'm taking my stuff is, say, they tell me, oh, you can't use those, and I can literally just hand it to one of them.
Alright. So, after getting your gear stowed on the ship and leaving your ship unattended, as you all make your way to the town, it's a little bit of a walk. The Griffins notice that you're following and they slow their pace. They make sure to stay ahead of you, but clearly guide you there. It's not terribly hard since it's pretty much dead center of the island. There is a bit of a bowling in the earth, and many feet traveling has packed it to hard dirt, and there is no grass here. And you see tiny little thatch mud huts with a little bit of a small pond roughly in the middle of town, and just on the north side of that pond there is a ring cleared out where you see people starting to gather to build small fires and food being brought out. The food looks very weird. Let's see, Alistair, you lived underground for a while. Please make a history check for me.
History?
History or
I'm pretty
survival.
sure that's just.
History or
Pretty sure
survival, I'll let
that's
you.
just solid. Yeah, solid net. Solid 20. Owie!
It tickles the back of your brain and it's driving you nuts, but you can't seem to remember where you've seen that before.
Can I roll for insight? To try and recall?
No, that's what you
Memory?
just rolled. You just
Wait,
rolled. You just rolled because you recognize that meat, but you have no idea what it is or why you recognize it. It's like, it's that memory that's on the back, like on the tip of your tongue, in the back of your head. You're like, why can't I remember this thing? and it's driving you nuts, but you just can't place it. You don't know what it is, but you know you should know what it is.
I've been out of that mountain for too long.
All right.
Getting some fresh air is actually good for your health.
Yes, but I should know what this is. I can't remember anymore. I've been out of the mountain for too long.
All right. So, the Griffin riders dismount their Griffins, who are then lightly tapped on the haunches, and they wander off on their own to find a place to curl up and nap and bask in some sunlight. And you guys are guided to a platform where you are sat down, a platform of dirt, just kind of raised, packed dirt. And you see a green-skinned half-orc brought over and sat next to you. Do you do anything?
Greeting. You are the one that we were sent to retrieve, yes?
I certainly hope so. I'm the only one here. Otherwise you might be very lost. Take it you're with the Black Hand then?
Yes. We are pinkies. We have an airship here to come pick you up in.
That's good. These guys aren't too bad, but you know, they definitely aren't ones for charity. They've been having me work, helping them, so that I can earn my keep on my food while I've been living here.
Yes, and I'm about to go fight so we can leave.
Fight? That's a
Honor.
that's honor.
Honorable fight.
Did one of you insult them?
Apparently,
I just dip my head and sigh.
They can be a bit touchy and have some weird customs, so it's not necessarily easy to dishonor them and insult them, but the pitfalls are weird and unexpected. He'll pull up the back of his tunic just a little bit and show a couple lash marks where he's apparently been whipped for his behavior.
Ouch.
A small price to pay to keep my head attached to my shoulders. Anyways, name's Thomas Gorkson. So,
Father's
Mr.
name was Lord.
Gorkson. Yeah, that's just been my family name. You know how names are weird. Gorkson. I'm a half-orc, seriously, you're gonna pick on that.
What's
Nope.
your father's father? Mork.
No, my father's name was Jim.
Gorkenmork. Does your father have a brother named Mork?
Alright, I get it. Apparently, half-orcs are worth mocking. Fuck you too.
Rager, enough.
Gorkenmork.
I still want to take his mace and bop him over the head with it.
Bunk.
Anyway.
I don't know if I want you
Ignore
to
the
win
behemoth.
or not. Yeah, here are a couple of them kobolds the Empire's recently started hunting and gathering for slave work, right?
Yes. You mean the ship cages and the
Not
large,
me.
noisy crowds?
Well, I mean,
Aye.
if you work for the Black Hand, I don't assume you're a slave. It's something they seem to have a policy about. Just wondering how
No.
you got to the island.
I got there by my own means, because my entire tribe was killed by humans, and I'm trying to find the ones that did it. Black Hand promised me they would help me find them if I worked for them.
Gotcha. Alright.
I'm just the guy that works at the shop that is the cover.
Oh, you work for that nice gnomish couple. I'm gonna tell your mom about your behavior. I know she taught you better than that.
Yeah, but she also taught me how to do it.
Oh,
Bazinga.
Yeah, but there's time and place, and we just met.
That's the perfect time to.
Yep, definitely
Oh, dear
talking to
Lord.
your mom about it. Alright, well, it looks like something's about to happen.
To clear the air.
Oh yeah. Make fun of the guy that you're supposed to rescue. That's definitely.
I feel that things have gotten off on the wrong foot. Would you like hallucinogenic mushroom?
Oh my god, you just fell out of my chair. Oh my. I nearly fell out of my chair.
No, I'd very much like to remember how you guys rescued me and this fight, because I'm really gonna be betting on the gnomish warrior.
Do you have any money to bet with?
Oh my fucking god. Can we just move on?
I
please?
hand him some money just in case he doesn't.
He
4 gold coins.
He sees the 4 gold coins, shrugs, pockets them. Looks like something's coming up, and you see the gnomes start to chant and dance a bit, and they're chanting in gnomish, just kind of a general kind of tribal dance and everything.
This.
Calling out to you recognize a handful of god names as well as some other names mixed in. Just this very rhythmic, pulsating kind of pattern as they move about, and a small procession. Ha 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 ha. As a very, 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 very burly looking gnome, dressed in splint armor, wielding a long sword and a short sword, marches into the center of the combat ring.
That's
Oh, over his-
hilarious.
Looks like that's your opponent.
Yes, it does.
I cannot tell if he has eyes between his beard and his pecs.
So after a few moments, a
I'm
much
sorry, hold on, I'm sorry. I have a picture that I'm gonna share in the cafeteria of
I hit a button. That's my bad.
Hello?
Yep, I hit the wrong cafeteria.
Yeah, I have an idea of about what he kind of looks like.
Nah.
No.
No.
Joke.
He's stout. Very, very, very stout. Very, very, very bulky.
Ah, so it's a dwarf.
So, kind of like a dwarf, but clearly a gnome. No facial hair, and he's shaved bald on his head, and he is just a little ball of packed muscle and
It's a hairless dwarf.
rage. Smaller than a dwarf.
It's a hairless dwarf. You're right. I'll buy a dwarf.
Thomas will look over at you.
It's abdominal.
I'm
Wow.
not saying that in character.
I am
Jesus
so
Christ.
telling on you to your mom.
I'm not saying
I
that
can't
in
wait for us to
character.
get back. You're gonna have to pay us. You're gonna have to pay me some pretty good money to not tattle on you. And he
I'm
is
not
starting to
saying
laugh.
That in character. That's me making fun of you, Ezra.
So a very, very more generic looking old dwarf with long white bearded hair, beard and hair, will turn and he'll be like, "We have a fight of honor tonight. The challenger from beyond the clouds seeks our approval in the ring of combat against our champion. Come forth, metal man from beyond the clouds."
I want to be stupid,
Please
but at the
don't.
same time, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna walk to the edge and like just jump into the ring, basically.
Well, it's not like it's a recessed pit. It's a
Okay,
ring.
that's what I. Okay, then I'm wrong with it. I just walk into the ring then.
Yeah. So you walk into the ring and position yourself appropriately against the champion. He looks up at you, craning his neck a bit, slumps his shoulder, and then gets a vicious smile on his face. By rights, prove your respect for our people. Fight. Roll initiative.
So they're not gonna yell at me for not for bringing my weapons. Good.
No, apparently they didn't. As a, their fighter is currently wielding a pair of swords.
Initiative.
While they're fighting, is it right if I go over to the gnomes and ask them if there's a way I can redeem myself in their eyes? For the whole meat debacle?
The, one of the gnomes posted around you guys, acting kind of as a guard, will listen to your request. That's what this is right here. Where your companion is fighting to show us honor. Since he is one of you and part of your clan, ergo, it will restore your honor.
Okay.
Unless he's not part of your clan, in which case then we'll deal with you individually.
He's part of our group, but I'm not sure if
That makes me part of your
Meh.
clan.
Close enough. You came together. This is what we worry about. Again, unless you really want to denounce him as your companion. If
No.
so, then we will deal with you individually.
He's annoying at times, but he's a good companion to have.
Okay, well, you might want to watch this fight. And he will then turn to start ignoring you.
I turn to watch the fight as well.
Alright, I apologize. I
Hey,
didn't
nice
see.
initiative roll.
Veteran +1. Well done, Preacher. You get the first move.
Cool. I roll for bonk.
Roll for bonk. Bonk away.
Bonk.
That is definitely a bonk.
That's a
That
definite
that bonk
big
connected.
bonk. That's a big bonk.
Bonk.
And that's a pretty good bonk as well.
That's the damage of
That's
the bonk.
that's a pretty decent bonk. He will tank that bonk. Square to his chest piece. He will smile up at you. And he will be apparently happy. He seems to be appreciative of that solid bonk. He will then counter. And he's not much one for bonking. He's more of one for stabbing.
Stabby stabby.
He's trying to stab me with a. You said a long sword or a great sword?
Wait, I thought this was supposed to be non-lethal.
Longsword. Did I say it was non-lethal?
Yeah.
Earlier you said, it was
Yeah.
non-lethal.
Well,
Blunt weapons.
as long as you don't
As long as you don't
die,
die.
it's non-lethal, right?
Also, there's totally the rule of non-lethal just working as. Oh, I say it's non-lethal, so it is.
I mean, he's stabbing at you. So first off, he is stabbing at you with a sword. Second off, we're in a world with magic, and you're a cleric. Who's to say they don't have clerics on hand?
I'm sure they have healers.
It's still funny.
So, to double check, does a 22 hit?
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, by the way, here's how this works. You'll literally just declare, "Oh, it's not like I'm not killing them. I'm knocking them out."
Yeah, I'm aware how non-lethal works.
It's dumb.
Yeah, but I'm the DM and I'll make things happen the way I want them to.
No, I
As
know.
long as it makes the story fun. By the way, he's going to open up with an 11 points of damage to you.
Ow. That's painful.
If you declare an attack as non-lethal, it pretty much counts as non-lethal. Yeah. Alright, he's going to swing again.
Oh dear.
Oh fuck! It's a fighter.
That attack will miss
Good luck.
wildly.
My AC is 20. So
He will then swing around with his short sword, and that will be deflected off of your shield easily.
he's a fighter with dual weapon fighting.
Your turn.
We're fucked. And considering I'm trying to be honorable about this and not use spells.
Fight how you want to
fuck.
fight. Show them respect. By the way,
This is
the
not about winning. This is about fighting and being respectful.
You can do it, preacher.
the crowd is definitely cheering about what's going on. They're very happy with
fuck.
what they're seeing. All right.
He's too small.
You swing down the mace, and he easily just sidesteps it.
He's
Just
like
like-
half my size. He's so small.
Perfect, like little just pivot.
I only got the first hit because it was the beginning.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
All right. He's gonna pull out his sword again. He's rocking
Oh
a
god,
plus
I want
5.
a rules lawyer and be a dick, but I won't.
Oh.
If he put his sword away, that's an action. If he pulls it out, that's also an action.
If he's dual wielding a long sword and a short sword, there is no
See, if he's
sewing.
holding them at the same time, that's not an action, though.
So I said pulled out for sake of flair.
I know. I'm just, like I said, I want to rules lawyer. I'm not gonna actually do this, and I understand what you mean. I'm just being a dick.
Come on.
So, 21 hits, and it will be...
You have to go. He has to go soon.
Okay.
Let's do. Hurry up.
We'll do... I'll wrap this up in a few moments. That's another 11 points of damage, and I'll speed my rolls.
I will not be living soon.
Man, I love these dice. They're the ones I got for my birthday. Or anniversary, rather.
Let me guess, another hit.
Another hit for 7.
That is
He will
Hold
then,
on.
as a free action...
29.
No, he did 2 11s. I have 44.
I'm saying total damage so far.
I have 15 health.
Okay. He will then yell at you. Child of... What was your god's name again? Gond?
Gone.
Child of Gond, face me with your full might. And it is your turn. So he definitely seems to recognize that you're a cleric. And he's asked you to face him with your full might.
Meaning don't hold back.
Meaning, throw out a 3rd level spell and see what happens. I'm not telling you to do anything, but you know. He asked for your full might. Just saying.
Okay. I cast something, and you'll find out what it is in a second. Let's just see if I hit. Oh.
Is that guiding
Oh.
bolt? Is that guiding bolt?
Is it guiding bolt? No.
Oh.
I was hitting him with my weapon.
Oh, you did an action attack? Okay, so that hits.
Action attack with a bonus beforehand. I did say I casted a spell.
Okay, well, I'm the DM, so please tell me what you're casting.
Well, now that I've hit him. Hello, Searing Smite.
Okay, I forget what
At
that
level
does,
3.
so I'll trust you. So yeah, your attack makes contact.
Okay, hold on. Let me check this real quick. That's 1d6 for the mace. Already,
Okay.
hold on. Let me add this. It's 1d6 for the mace, plus another d6, for smite. But I'm casting at level 3, so that's another 2, so that's a total of 46. Although that's 1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning, so I'll do that first, and then I'll roll the others.
You can
other
roll it all
3.
together. He doesn't have any damage resistances, so it all adds up the same.
I can't! Oh.
10! You did!
My god has forsaken me.
He will take that mace hit square to
Also-
the side with the blaring light of your divine god behind it. And he will remain standing. And he'll kind of reach over with the sword in his hand carefully, just kind of tap the side of it a little bit. He'll
Also,
smile.
Fire.
He'll cheer. He catches fire?
Yes.
Okay. He will.
He has to make a save.
Okay, what's the save?
Doesn't say what the save is.
I'm probably gonna have to go with more than likely. It might be Constitution.
Yes.
Alright, you did Searing Smite. Let's check. Searing Smite 5e.
Makes a save or takes 1d6 fire damage. And that's on the start of his turn. Or he will at least every turn.
Sorry, each turn until spell ends. Con save. Failed save 1d6. Success
Yeah.
spell ends. And what is your spell DC?
14.
14. It comes to his turn, and he pats himself on the shoulder, and the flames go out.
Fuck.
He cheers loudly, circles himself around a little bit for the crowd and everything. Some presentation. The crowd is cheering. So like, all right, last hit. Miss. And a hit
How much?
for 9 damage.
I'm still standing.
Upon seeing you standing,
Six.
he will step back, lower his weapons, clearly indicating that he is no longer fighting, and he will yell to the crowd, "I recognize this man's strength and respect for our people."
Yay.
And there is much cheering. You have successfully bludgeoned a dwarf to accepting your respect for him. Congratulations. If that had kept going, you were going to
No.
die.
Probably, but I could have also done one last attack.
One.
I could have done what you told me to originally, cast a guiding bolt.
I thought it was a guiding bolt because you rolled to hit.
No, I know, but you could
Yeah.
if you had let it go one more turn, I could have cast a guiding bolt. Of course, if he
He
had
bonked him. He bonked him for respect.
He was still at 41 HP, dude.
No, I understand that, but it's
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I was gonna win. Okay. Oh, the plan was
I
to
think
win
I
anyways.
had a better chance. If I was in that fight, I think I would have had a better chance of.
Yeah.
You would have been dead.
But no, you
No, I
showed
have a
yourself
lot of
actually
health.
much better in that fight than I thought you were going to. That was actually pretty good. Especially considering I guessed at what would be appropriate for you to fight. Anyways, so with that, they are happy, they cheer, there's festivities. They accept the wood, they shake your hands, they appreciate what you've done and everything. They say that if you ever seek trade or shelter, as long as you return with respect and are willing to pay for it, then you are always welcome back in their lands, and kind of usher you out before nightfall to leave their island.
I was gonna ask to pet their griffins.
Don't overstep your boundaries. Let's go.
You asked to pet the griffin in the little bit going on, and a small gnome runs away, and a few moments later comes back with a baby griffin on a leash. It's like, "You can pet mine, mister."
I kneel down and gently pet its feathers in a grooming fashion.
Make an animal handling check. It is incredibly soft and very fluffy.
Animal handling, so you don't fucking kill the damn thing.
Or rather, so it doesn't bite him.
Oh, that would be even better.
Oh, come on!
After a few moments of you petting it, much like many other cats, decides it's done, flashes or nips at your fingers with its beak, and then turns and walks away from you.
Why do I never...
You were petting it too hard.
No, whenever it's something that I personally want to do, it's like, nah, get out.
Alright.
But whenever it's for the party, it's like, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
So, with that, you guys are released from the village, ushered back, and escorted to your ship. There doesn't seem to be any hard feelings. Everybody seems pretty happy with you. Thomas, the half-orc, joins you. Sees the tiny ship, slumps his shoulders a little bit, resigns to it being a very cramped passage back, but is very grateful to get off the island.
Yeah, let's go!
Alright. With that,
I let
you're able.
I let him sleep below, and I sleep in the crow's nest. Don't worry.
You guys are able to make the trip back. There's some banter. If you guys want, you may or may not become friends with Thomas. But he does say that aside from Preacher's behavior, his report back says that you guys did an outstanding job interacting with the gnomes of the island. And you guys are compensated on the morrow of returning. So, you guys will get payment and everything, and we'll sort that out all later. But, congratulations, you have rescued Thomas the Half-Orc from the islands of the gnomes.
It just took me almost dying again.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to go poke the pirates.
Hilarious.
That's why I wanted to do it stealthily, but Preacher
I mean,
had other plans.
to be fair, as per the rules that I wrote out, you only get half your stealth bonus anyways.
Which would have been a 3.5. Or
Which rounds down, so it would have been a +3.
I have nothing. So
Because
it would've been
you're-
nothing.
Yeah, because you're attempting to hide a ship in open air.
True.
Yes. So, thanks to all the people for joining us. This was actually a bit of a longer run of it than the last couple. This is just over 3 hours. So,
It would have been good to keep going.
well, people need sleep, and
But,
it's great.
yeah.
It's best
I
to
need
break
sleep and I
things
need
up.
to go get food.
And I need to figure out what hell to put you guys through again, because we're doing this roughly once a month. So join us again in the new year for another one of these, as our trio of insanity try to navigate the Black Hand.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.